One of the 4 Panhandle communities seeking a new top administrator is no longer on the hunt, as the Sidney City Council this week approved hiring a familiar face for their position. KNEB.TV News starts right now.
From your trusted source for news in western Nebraska and eastern Wyoming, this is KNEB.TV News. Presented by Platte Valley Companies, premier provider of financial services.
Hello, I'm Ryan Murphy. This is KNEB.TV News, powered by Platte Valley Companies. Thanks for joining me. In our top story, this week, the Sidney City Council unanimously voted to remove the interim from the title of new city manager David Scott. Mayor Roger Galloway tells KNEB News one factor in Scott's favor was his strong, intimate knowledge of the city.
Being here the last 3 years and with everything the community had gone through, not just with the recent pandemic, but also the Cabela's downturn. He had been a big part of that, working through finances and budgets the last 3 years, and we felt that was important, part of what we were still needing to do and continue doing as we're moving forward.
Galloway adds the council was very comfortable with Scott's management style. He took on the role as interim city manager following Ed Sadler's resignation last February after 4 years at the helm. Well, the Scotts Bluff man has been arraigned on charges stemming from a Tuesday afternoon domestic disturbance. Candelario Soto IV is accused of kicking and spitting on officers after leaving a residence where the disturbance allegedly took place. He was eventually detained and was arrested on charges including third-degree assault on an officer, third-degree domestic assault, and assault on an officer with a bodily fluid. Bond has been set at $75,000 at 10%, and he's scheduled to be back in court on Monday for his preliminary hearing. And Nebraska's leading economic indicator rose 2.45% during May after sharp declines in March and April, according to the most recent report from the University of Nebraska-Lincoln. Eric Thompson, the director of the Bureau of Business Research, says most components of the indicator improved last month.
The leading economic indicator rose during May, primarily due to a drop in initial claims for unemployment insurance during the month. There also was a rebound in building permits for single-family homes and some growth in airline passenger employments from very low levels during April.
Thompson says the pace of the Nebraska economy should be strong, with the leading indicator increase confirming the likelihood of more growth over the next 6 months. However, he says much will depend on a variety of related factors, including the strength of the global economy, the rate of the virus spread, the degree of change in consumer spending patterns, and the ability for businesses to adjust to changing conditions. Well, coming up after the break, Bill Boyer says tomorrow should be a nice change of pace from these hot temperatures. Things ramp up again this weekend. Check out your Thursday evening forecast right after this on KNEB.TV News.
Local lending. We're here for you from start to finish. Keeping money in our economy, supporting local jobs, giving back to our community, investing in entrepreneurship, making our quiet towns a destination. At Platte Valley Bank, we support local because we are local.
For the past 44 years, Platte Valley Vacuum and Sewing has been serving the Wyobraska area. That's quite a long time. At Platte Valley Vac and Sew, you'll find quality sewing machines, quilting and embroidery machines, even sergers from name brands such as Pfaff and Babylock, both known for their well-made machinery. Keep in mind you'll receive one-on-one lessons with your machine purchase. Platte Valley Vac and Sew also offers a fine selection of 100% cotton quilting fabrics and a great selection of threads and notions to assist you in most any quilting or embroidery project you might have. For all your sewing machine quilting needs, stop by Platte Valley Vac and Sew, downtown Scotts Bluff.
This is KNEB.TV weather from the KNEB Storm Center, your trusted source
Well, we're
for
going to
weather.
be dealing with partly cloudy skies this evening, isolated hit and miss thunderstorms around the region. Some of those could be strong to severe. We'll keep an eye on that. Primary severe weather threats going to be damaging winds and maybe some large hail if we see a couple of severe storms around tonight. Not as hot tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to feel very nice out there as we take a break from the 90s for just one day. And then it's going to turn quite hot Saturday, especially Sunday and Monday. And then storms are expected by Tuesday again of next week. 96 yesterday, missed that record by just 6 degrees. And nothing in the rain gauge. You can see we're 2 3/4 inches shy now for the year. It is a very dry 2020 so far, especially the last 3 months. 60s here in the high country, those look very comfortable, don't they? Not these 90s, 97 Goodland, 97 in McCook, 80s further off to the east. 80s and 90s in our area, some rain-cooled air there around Valentine has us into the 70s. Same situation, Cheyenne and over towards Torrington. Winds a little gusty with those showers and storms as well. Outside of it, though, just 5 to 10 miles an hour. Severe threat right in our area. We talked about this yesterday. We thought this severe threat, which was in South Dakota and northern portions of Nebraska, may be drugged back to the south and west. It is now. It covers all of the Panhandle, pretty much eastern Wyoming, southwestern South Dakota, on into northern Nebraska and eastern South and North Dakota. Tomorrow, that severe threat shifts to the south and east of us. We have a marginal threat of a strong storm here right along the I-80 corridor. We'll see those showers and storms develop tomorrow afternoon, and then things really quiet down for Saturday as we just turn hot. So there's your scattered storms tonight. They'll continue through the evening and even through the overnight hours before they finally let go here across the region. And we're going to see low temperatures falling into the upper 50s to low 60s across the region. Now tomorrow we're going to be dealing with mainly partly cloudy skies here for us. We're going to see a hit or miss isolated thunderstorm. We can't rule one of those out tomorrow afternoon. Better chances, slightly better chances here along the I-80 corridor. This particular model showing some showers and storms moving across that area tomorrow evening before things die out late Friday night into early Saturday morning. High temperatures tomorrow going to be much more refreshing in upper 70s and low 80s out there. We get a one-day reprieve from the 90s. Don't worry, they're coming back though. And rain's going to be really hit or miss. It really depends on where you're at. You get under an isolated storm, you could pick up an inch or more. Again, where those isolated storms hit, really tough to tell. We'll just have to ultimately wait and see. Isolated strong to severe storms tonight, lows down around 61 for tomorrow. It's not going to be as hot tomorrow. A break for one day. 83 stray late day storm is going to be out and around the region. And then as we look at our 7-day forecast, we're right back into the mid-90s Saturday. Could approach or exceed 100 on Sunday, 98 on Monday. And then we cool down on Tuesday, bringing a good chance of some late day storms with a stronger system coming through, knocking us back into the mid-80s on Wednesday and rebounding right back to near 90 by Thursday of next week.
Find out what convenient really means at the Western Travel Terminal. Start with our great selection of food and drinks, from for real milkshakes and fresh brewed coffee to snacks and hot food. Next, check out our beer and spirits with their everyday low prices. Finally, let us work for you with our full-service gas station and automatic truck and car wash. All this can be found at 822 South Beltline in Scotts Bluff. Western Travel Terminal, your convenient shopping, restaurant, and full-service gas leader.
I am Rachel Pagel, and I've been a Vero customer for 15 years. I work inside a building all day with my business, and I've always got internet access. I pretty much use my cell phone for everything. I never have any problems with not having service, and I like to, when I go out of town, I still have service. There's no reason I would ever switch to anything else. Oh, sorry, hold on. This is Rachel. Yeah, see, there you go. I had cell service in the building.
With magnificent views and a majestic rolling landscape, Scenic Knolls Golf Course welcomes you. Located 2 miles north of Mitchell, make your way to the top course in the valley. Recent renovations and the highest quality greens in western Nebraska provide a fantastic golf experience at a terrific value. Scenic Knolls provides exciting golf for all skill levels and is where PGA Tour pro Nate Lashley got his start. After your round or anytime you're hungry, stop into Ayala's restaurant for good food and drinks. Call today and book your tee time, or go online at mitchellcity.net/recreation.
Welcome back. Unified Command confirming 3 new COVID-19 cases Wednesday evening, all 3 in Scotts Bluff County, and all 3 in residents in their 40s. PPHD health officials say the woman in her 40s case is of an unknown origin. One of the 40-year-old males was a close contact of a previous case, and a community spread case determined for the last man in his 40s. Through Wednesday evening, the Panhandle has seen 255 total cases, 165 of those already recovered, 3 deaths, leaving 87 active cases through the Panhandle. Scotts Bluff County has 72 of those cases, 7 active cases in Cheyenne County, 4 in Morrill County, 3 in Sioux County, and 1 active case in Dawes County. And Chadron State College President Randy Ryan has announced that the 2020 spring undergraduate and graduate commencement ceremonies have been canceled. The ceremonies were originally scheduled for May 9th, but the college postponed the events back in April due to the COVID-19 pandemic. While there won't be a ceremony this summer, all spring graduates are invited to join their fellow graduates at the 2020 winter ceremonies, which are currently scheduled for December 18th. Ryan said that dates won't be altered unless the campus is closed to the public or health directives provide that guidance. Well, straight ahead, Chris Cottrell in with highlights from last night's Legion baseball game featuring Gering and Alliance. He's in at the sports desk right after this.
Hey, I've been hanging out here a long time outside of Panhandle Auto Group, and boy, do they have a great selection of vehicles.
And their sales team is great to work with, and you can also get your vehicle serviced and detailed too.
Welcome to Panhandle Auto. This is Sam Serta, General Sales Manager. It's been our pleasure to serve you for the past 2 years. At Panhandle Auto, we have a seat for everybody. Whether you need a vehicle for yourself, a son or daughter, our team will go above and beyond to satisfy your needs and even your dreams. So again, thank you from Sam Serta, General Sales Manager at Panhandle Auto, for allowing us to earn your business. At Panhandle Auto,
it's time for something different.
Home buying is filled with decisions. Neighborhood, floor plan, fenced yard. Make one choice that's easy. Start with FNBO first. We'll guide you home. Home buying is filled with decisions. Square feet, fixer-upper, room to grow. Make one choice that's easy. Start with FNBO first. We'll guide you home.
Now, sports from the FNBO Sports Desk. FNBO, the great big small bank.
Opening night for the Expedition League on tap. Weekend baseball set for here on the network, plus a big one from last night. We had that big one for you right here on KNEB.TV as the Alliance Senior Spartans knocked off Gering over at Oregon Trail Park by the final of 3-1. A real pitcher's duel between Chase King and Riley Shaneman. Alliance able to get the first 2 runs of the game in the 4th inning, coming on an RBI ground out, that off the bat of Kason Clark, the left-handed hitter, and then following that up was a deep run-scoring sacrifice fly from E.J. Gomez. He gets the RBI. 2-0 Alliance at that point. They take the early lead, but Gering gets one back in the bottom half of the 4th as Anthony Walker drives in a run with a ground ball base hit into left field. So 2-1 Alliance after 4 innings of play at Oregon Trail Park last night. They'd never relinquished the lead. Alliance wouldn't. Chase King able to hold down the Gering bats with 6 2/3 innings of 1-run ball. He struck out 5 Gering batters, did not walk anyone in the ball game. The tough luck losing pitcher was Riley Shaneman for Gering. He pitched a complete game and only allowed 3 hits and struck out 7. Walked 1 along the way. Gering at 2-3 on the season. They're playing a doubleheader today on the road at Casper. Tomorrow will be finally opening night for the Western Nebraska Pioneers and the Expedition League season. We want to first hear from team owner Chuck Heeman on the plan for seating and fan accommodations at the stadium.
In our general admission seating, we'll block off every other row, but we've also added seating out beyond the left field fence. The city has brought over some bleachers from the softball field and have put sod in there and really dressed it up. So there's going to be room for everybody, plenty of room. They'll just be spread out a little more. In the reserve seating, we actually are able to use about half of our seats there. And what we'll do is our season ticket holders, we're going to put them in groups. So half of our season ticket holders in that area can use their reserve seats one day, and then there'll be general admission the next day, and they'll alternate.
Now time to meet one of the players on the roster this summer, Cole Hoskins. He comes to the Panhandle from Linfield College in the state of Oregon. Excited to get to work on his game over the next 2 months.
Oh, just little things, just working harder every day. My infield, just trying to get better there. Base running, trying to get a little quicker. And I'm starting to catch a little bit too now, so getting some good experience with some great pitchers out here and, just having fun.
The hay's in the barn, as they say, for the Pioneers preseason workouts. They'll open up the campaign tomorrow night. Catch the Pioneers broadcast all season long on KOZY 101.3 and KOZYFM.com. And coming up, we've got more Legion baseball here on the network on Saturday night. The Wesco Zephyrs hosting the Rapid City Post-22 Expos at Cleveland Field. The Z's still in search of that first victory this season, coming off a 10-run loss on the road at Cheyenne Post 6 on Tuesday night. Radio only Saturday. Coverage on the trail. Pregame slated for 5:15. We'll have first pitch at around 5:30. That is the latest today from right here at the FNBO TV Sports Desk. I'm Chris Cottrell. We're back with more with Ryan coming up right after this on KNEB.TV.
Small business, you're the engine that makes our communities thrive. That's why we're with you, providing more for you, so you can focus on what matters most. Small business, you're the engine that makes our communities thrive. That's why we're with you, providing more for you, so you can earn more, save more, and do more.
Welcome to Kelly's, home of the Valley's best selection of wine, spirits, and beer. Whether you're brand loyal to the tried and true brew or really enjoy trying something different and new, Kelly's has something for everyone. Family owned and operated and right on your way on West 27th Street in Scotts Bluff. Kelly's Liquor. If you can't find it at Kelly's, it's not worth drinking.
When it comes to helping local folks with the loans and financial advice they need, we don't horse around. Our only goal is to help you and your family achieve your financial goals with the right loans and savings products. So if you want to bank with people that care about you and your financial needs, stop by or give us a call. First State Bank. We're big on you. Member FDIC. Online at fsbcentral.com.
Well, let's take a look what's happening on today's community calendar. That's a look at today's community calendar, brought to you by First State Bank, honoring those who give back. Nominate your community champion at fsbcentral.com.
This summer, take advantage of Chadron State College's online classes. Our classes are flexible, no matter where you are, with starting points throughout the summer. Take a summer class to finish a degree requirement that didn't fit your fall or spring schedule, or to open up your schedule later. Summer classes can help you graduate early, and a summer internship can open doors for your career. Add Chadron State College to your summer plans today. To learn more and see the summer class offerings, visit csc.edu/summer.
At Platte Valley Bank, we want you to plan for tomorrow while you enjoy today. With our personalized trust and estate planning services, our trust services can help you do just that. When it comes to estate planning, you should seek professional help. And when you do, you should have confidence in the financial institution you choose to handle your trust. At Platte Valley Bank, we pride ourselves in keeping our trust operations local and serving our friends and neighbors. We offer a highly personalized, full line of personal trust and estate planning. Give us a call today and see how our trust services can help you.
And finally tonight, the Allred Brothers Fireworks Show is coming back to Gering after a year hiatus following approval from the City of Gering to hold the event at Five Rocks Amphitheater. The Gering Council this week also approving a request for $4,500 in Keno funds to help offset the cost of insurance, the pyrotechnics, and other equipment for the show that will take place at 9 p.m. on July 3rd. Justin Allred told the council that the event is possible this year due to a cooperative effort by all involved.
Thank the city staff. Folks like Carla have been instrumental in helping us organize this. We're able to have this show.
City staff felt the usual location at the Gering Junior High School Stadium would not accommodate the space needed for those expected to attend. The special event permit application includes requests to waive the venue rental fee and to have Gering Fire Department staff and equipment available on standby as a normal precaution for such an event. Well, that does it for us this time. Thank you so much for tuning in. Stay safe out there, and we'll see you here next time.